What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about the top 5 EV stocks based on their quantitative data. So I want to go over all the things that you need to know, but first make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So starting off with stock number 5, you have Faraday Future, ticker is FFIE, sitting at 107. Over the last 1 year, it is down 8.55%, and then over the last 1 month, it is down 5.73%. We are here because of this, so the quantitative data, it does have it as a hold 2.69, and so that is out of 5, and this is kind of the breakdown right over here. So ultimately there's a couple of key elements that we look at, and one is valuation, growth, profitability, momentum, and revisions. Faraday isn't profitable. This is why you have that as a F. Growth is a B+. So even though the stock price doesn't really represent that, they have actually been improving. Momentum is a D. Revisions is a A+, and so that is associated to analysts. And then valuation is a D+. It was only recently where it has it as a hold. Prior to that, for the most part of 2025, it's been not really covered. So it's only now recently getting on a lot of people's radar. So this stock is stock number 5 based on the quantitative data. And I know a lot of individuals always like to look at shorts. So I'll give you a quick overview of that as well. So in their case, 23.56% of the free float is being shorted, works to be 38.3 million shares overall being shorted. So definitely shorts have been lingering for quite some time. Back in the day, like 2024, 2025, short interest was like 50-60%. So things have really tamed down since then, but you can even see DTC being at 5.28 days. Shorts have started to kind of increase their presence a little bit. Moving on to stock number 4, you have Xpeng. So ticker is XPEV, sitting at 18.99. Over the last 1 year, it's doing phenomenal, up 48.24%. Over the last 1 month though, it's been losing a lot of traction, down 32.15%. Based on the quantitative data, it is 2.97, and so kind of breaking that down a little bit more. So the valuation is a D. Growth is a A+, and I don't think anyone can really argue with that. Profitability is a D, momentum C+, revisions is a C. For the most part, the last 6+ months, it has been under the hold category. Throughout 2025, periodically, it's been under the strong buy and then buy. And so it's been kind of all over the place. Like I said, most recently, it has really pulled back quite a lot. And I've been doing these types of videos on and off for a couple months now. Last time I did this type of video, Xpeng didn't even make the list. So there's been a lot of kind of moving parts and a lot of companies doing a lot of big things, and unfortunately this stock has been losing some momentum, and that's probably why exactly 3 months ago momentum was a and now it is a C+. So really kind of hitting this metric quite hard. Aside from that, only 5.5% of the free float is being shorted, works out to be 36.3 million shares overall being shorted. So not that big of a deal in comparison to at least Faraday Future, last stock I kind of covered. Moving on to stock number 3, that is NIO. So this one did move down. So last time I did it, it was stock number 2. So this time around, stock number 3, sitting at 503 though. Over the last 1 year, doing fairly well, up 9.59%. And then over the last 1 month, it's been losing some traction, so it is down 21.67%. Quantitative data, it does have a 2.89, so slightly above Xpeng of 2.97, but valuation is a D, growth B+, profitability is a F, momentum B-, and revisions is a B. Pretty much throughout 2025, it has been consistently under the hold category, so not really much change for that. And feel free, you can always pause the video, look at what it was 3 months ago, 6 months ago, just to see if anything has changed. But this does change all the time. So I'll do another follow-up video in roughly 2 weeks time, and we'll kind of see some changes. But aside from that, in NIO's case, 7.59% of the free float is being shorted, works out to be 154.7 million shares overall being shorted. So shorts have been definitely playing some weird games lately. but this has dropped quite a lot, the short interest, so that's kind of a positive sign. So let me know your thoughts on NIO. Moving on to stock number 2. This stock did not even make the list last time, and that was Rivian, sitting at 1842. Just on Friday alone, it went up 12.1% over the last 1 year, up 29.72, and then over the last 1 month, up 8.35. So definitely gaining some good traction there. Based on the quantitative data, it is having a rank of 3.2 out of 5. Valuation is a F, and I think that could be said for a lot of American EVs. It's just looking at a lot of the multiples, it's kind of considered overvalued, but that's why you have that as a F. Growth is a B, profitability D-, momentum A-, and revisions is a B. So they've been putting out some pretty solid news lately, and that's actually what caused these. So the momentum and revisions to really improve. You can kind of see from 3 months ago to now. So aside from that though, looking at shorts, 18.54% of the free floats being shorted, works out to be 149.4 million shares overall being shorted. DTC has been kind of lingering, so 3.15 days, so that really hasn't changed all that much. But for the most part, 2025 shorts have been lingering around Rivian for a while now. So hopefully if they do hit profitability, same with a lot of these stocks, that will be a natural deterrent for shorts. And then moving on to stock number 1, you have good old Tesla. And surprisingly enough, I know a lot of people might just say, hey, well, Tesla's always number 1, and it's always been number 1. That's actually not been the case. Tesla has been, I think last video, it was stock position 4. So ever changing all the time. Right now, Tesla is sitting at $458 and change over the last 1 year, up 9.77%. Then over the last 1 month, up 5.79%. Based on the quantitative data, it is only slightly higher than Rivian, so that is at 3.41. Valuation is a F, growth C+, profitability A+, momentum A, and revisions is a C. For the most part, for 2025, it's been consistently under the hold category, so not really doing that great. So all of them right now, it's pretty much hold or worse right now. So not really seeing much optimism for the EV market, unfortunately. And in Tesla's case, 3.29% of the free floats being shorted, works to be 78.4 million shares overall being shorted. So clearly, I don't see Tesla, and as well many of the other stocks, I don't see them being squeeze plays. So let me know your thoughts on these stocks. What is your viewpoint on, I guess, the best EV buys out there? Are you buying anything? Are you holding them? Are you bullish? What's your kind of general thoughts on all that? And then one final thing, pop over to my stacked account. I just lowered this just for this weekend alone to $5 from $21.99. So if you're looking for some on-point swing trades, pop over there and check that out. So link to this is in the description below and also the comments. But with all that said, appreciate all of you watching.